Hey, it's JC1424 once again with World of Outlaws Dirt Racing
24!
And this is going to be race 3, where we go to Kokomo in our season as David Gravel. Donnie Schatz has won the first 2 races of the season. We're 12 points behind him after finishes of 2nd and 4th. This was our best finish in the first game that iRacing and Monster Games put together. So I'm going to drive my favorite scheme that he's got and hope it brings us good luck. Here are the championship settings, just like always. 102 difficulty, full damage, full race length, the relaxed yellows. I got the 20% stability help because these things, they be a little wacky. And then these very specific dynamics for the AI. It was really clogged up and so much lap traffic because Hussets is a very short track. And then it was very normal at Volusia, so I'm expecting this to fall somewhere in between. Before we go into qualifying, I'm gonna make sure the setup is tight stuff. Like I said, I guess like a couple episodes ago, that's something I found out racing online is that everyone runs tight setups. I was able to handle it prior without all that, but you can just be faster with it tighter. You don't have to counter steer as much. Makes things smooth. I prefer to run next to the tires, but that's obviously dangerous. I can do both. Try to run one lap up here, and then run one lap down to the bottom. I did not get down to the bottom there. That's unfortunate. Okay, I did a little bit better that time. Was that faster or slower? I couldn't really get to see the difference. That's my worst qualifying effort yet. We're going to start 5th in Heat 2. That's where the information is. I've been looking for that the past 2 episodes and I couldn't find it. Because it doesn't show up here. So we got all these... Oh, Bud Kedang. That's a fun name. McKenna Hayes. Mr. Middle Class is starting 16th. Mad-Eye Moody in 15th. Walt Disney 13th. Amy Rose in 12th. Oh, all these fun names. Billy Baloney in 8th. That should be his actual nickname. That's like, of all the nicknames, no, like, there's all just a bunch of dumb ones, a bunch of bullshit. Billy Baloney should actually be the name of the guy with the 17. I like the number 17, actually. It's a good number. Good drivers drive the 17 car. And Giovanni Skelzi's on the pole this time, not Donnie Schatz. But yeah, this time it is the top 4. I mean, either way, I want to finish in that top 2 every time so I can have good qualifying position, not automatically start freaking 10th or some crap. Okay, we got up to 3rd. Oh, I got a little loose off the corner and I lost it. Okay, it's 10 laps here. I don't remember what line it was that I turned the track into a freaking circle in the last game, and that was the most interesting thing. Because it didn't feel like it was an oval anymore. I was literally making a circle. I'm hitting the wall. I should not hit the wall. Look at this lead change that's about to happen. Yeah, I thought it would be a lead change. That'd be cool. Oh, I'm faster than them. Them. I've given Amy Rose they, them pronouns. Oh, shit. I get so close in these corners here. Oh, fuckity, fuck. Get off. Please get off. Okay, we'll cross this one over. It's the last lap. I could get close, but I don't know how to make it pass. You wrecked after the finish. I saw that. I don't know if it would be best interest to dive whenever I get that close, like the very next corner, just so that I can make a crossover, like a slide job. It's such a wide track. You wind up timing it terribly. Look at this guy that finished 10th. Brand gone. That's like Brendan gone, but since Brendan left, his name is now so many letters shorter. That's what I was trying to say, is that I wanted to finish top 2 just so I don't automatically start outside the top 10. That is 10 cars I wish I didn't have to pass. We do well in those qualifying dashes, and you've seen that. It usually gets me to up to 5th or whatever. Oh, I've already heard that one. Oh my god, man. The presentation is so repetitive. This is more repetitive pre-race than NASCAR 21 Ignition, because it is the same lines and the same type of anthem thing, all abridged in some way. Oh my god, we are splitting the middle multiple times, and then you just stopped in front of me. But I mean, that's what happens when they race at the bottom line. Losing spots. Oh, there we go. Big run there. I'll slide in front of some of them. I'm gonna run way on the top. There's nothing up there. That is unfortunate. I thought there was something up there. Maybe there will be later, and my AI has to set it. That's the guy I couldn't pass earlier. I kept trying to. There's someone on my outside. You waited too long to pull up on my outside. That's what I think. I'm Denny Hamlin. Everything is your fault. Stop that shit. They pull up in front of me, and then they pull up next to me, and what did frickin' study physics send me off in the opposite direction with the track? Because I bumped into someone's ass. This track is nothing but getting cut off constantly. I mean, this is Kokomo. This is supposed to be in Pennsylvania. It feels more like Texas, because I'm getting cut off constantly. Okay, I got all these cars that I'm faster than right now. At the moment, it does not look like I'm going to finish better than I did last time here. It looks more like I'm going to get my worst finish of this season here. Well, this season yet. I know we're going to have some worse races. This one's 40 laps. The past 2 have been 30. So this should be the longest race yet. And I could have clicked the damn reset button whenever I got earnharded into the frickin' wall at a short track, but I mean, it's pretty easy to come back from anything in these games. To get a decent finish, that is. Where am I going? I can't drive straight in the straightaways. I'm always having to pass somebody or set up a pass to somebody. I can't do what it is that I want. And what kind of line you take really determines what kind of exit speed and straightaway speed you're going to have. You just saw that right there. That was a good example of it. All the people who are running top, they are flying down the straightaways. But then their corners are ridiculously long. That's the difference here. And I want to go to the top, but I don't know how to make that transition right now because the track conditions have changed. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's a little bit better of a groove, and there's a wreck. That's going to be a caution. You could have waited. I was going to get those. I don't even know if those are like lap cars or some shit. And there's 2 white cars are here. Maybe that was them. So there's that blue car from last race. That is Craig Kinzer. And he was in a black-red car in the last game I played. Oh, shit. Why did you pull up in front of me? You mess with the cow, you get the udders. And there's another damn caution. I gained 4 spots, was it? I think I was just... that was 3 spots. I was 7th. I mean, I'm going to get this big old run. I'm not going to just magically start slowing down. You throw your ass in my face, you're going to suffer the consequences. And so am I. And I'm going to get mad about it. Now you get mad about it, and we all be one angry, dysfunctional, happy family. No, not even a happy family. Just a dysfunctional family. You just scratch that one out. Okay, so we're about at the halfway point. And I've gotten up to 3rd with the power of the restarts. Which, I mean, I was going to get up here whether or not we clobbered the back end of whoever the heck that was a while ago. We're getting really nice runs down the straightaways on Billy Baloney. Okay, I just abused that wall. That looks so deliberate. Ah! I don't need this shit right now. Why did you do that? He did that himself. It's always them doing this shit. Like, I am just sitting there, and then they pretend that I'm not, and then wreck. And I don't know how to respond to that. I thought I was going to have 3rd, but keep getting crossed over and knocked around by people trying to make slide jobs, which I don't comply to their lack of racing etiquette. I don't expect them to comply to my own lack of racing etiquette, but I still get mad about it, like I said. It's only okay when I benefit from it. It's not okay when they benefit and I don't. We can get a run for third. We can get second here again. But god dang it. If I can't be consistent right now. I can't get these big runs. Why? Damn. I'm not sure if this is like the scheduled incidents the game is implying happens, or if this is just them racing and that's just what happens. I'm losing spots because I can't run the top lane. It's just too slick. See, it's just too fucking slick. It just won't, it doesn't stick up there. I'm losing spots because it won't run that line. But I know that's where it's faster. I'm losing so much speed bogging down trying to get it to bite into a corner. What the fuck? Why the 360 scope of the camera? I don't know. I'm trying to find some way to weasel back past this guy that I was running better than, but I think it's all track position because the most I could maintain earlier was like 11th. And I guess I got up to 8th, but here we are again with 8 laps to go. And you're going to try to throw it into me. I'm trying to give them room for their annoying movements. Oh, they just stop in front of me. They just stop again. That's how you got into that incident in the first place. At least you got to keep his position. That's the kind of bottom-feeding corner I need. Is one that pulls me up in front of somebody and makes them check up. I am not going to be able to stop this guy. It's the freaking 70 car. Got spun out again. Not by me this time. He's a fall lap down. He was having such a good race. And I wasn't the one to ruin it. So we're going to go in. Try to pass this guy. I'm catching the leader. Well, for a second, it looked like I was. Never got that close beforehand. God dang it, man! I'm trying to claim the damn positions that I cleared earlier. God, why are you stopping? Don't stop believing. Ugh. They just stop in the middle of the fucking straightaway. Can't be in the corner because I take the corner the same way, and I don't do that. I cleared everyone. Have I stopped everyone from pulling up beside me? Apparently not. I'm trying to cut them off to make some checkup instead of just keeping a damn run going. He's all over my bumper, but he's not next to me. And we're going to get a huge run off the final corner. We get a better finish here than we did last game, but we still are not winning races. Donnie Schatz just finished 10th. I don't know what his deal this week was. I didn't see very much of him. I mean, obviously he didn't get the pole, but I don't know how he wound up back there. I'm not winning races, but I am leading these here standings. You figure I would have wrecked out in some way that would have me finish like outside the top 10 or something instead of what happened right here. I mean, even in that prior race, I think it was Volusia, where the only reason I was able to get up front was because of a late race caution. But yeah, I've been beneficial. It's going to bite me in the ass eventually whenever I can't stay out of trouble. But we also have Carson Josevito in freaking 4th place. He's tied with Giovanni Skelty, who just got that win. And that puts race 3 in the books with back-to-back second-place finishes. Next up is Oswego. That's another one of the new tracks for this game. It was like the early DLC, I think. And I think for that race, I'll drive like the white variant. Yeah, because there's a lot of white in that logo right there. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.